Chances are there's an office building not far from you where foster children will sleep tonight. Short on qualified homes where they can climb into a warm bed, many of these children will spend months or even years waiting for reunification with their biological family or for an adoptive family to take them in. Still others will age out of the foster care system and enter adulthood without a family to call their own. With this crisis in full swing, you would think state child welfare agencies would be doing everything they can to place children into safe and loving homes. Unfortunately, you'd be wrong. Just ask Jessica Bates. Jessica is a single mom to 5 children in Oregon. Her husband was tragically killed in a car collision in 2017. He was driving Jessica into work one morning when a man speeding away from the police brutally rammed his truck into their car. Though raising 5 children without their father has been difficult, Jessica believed that God promises to be a father to the fatherless. Her faith anchored her through an unspeakable tragedy, and her family, friends, and church community came together to support her and her family. Jessica felt motivated to do for others what God had done for her by pursuing adoption and giving children a loving home. With 8,000 kids touching Oregon's foster care system in 2022 alone, the need is great. Jessica hopes to adopt a sibling pair under 9 years old. She completed the forms, orientation videos, and 27 hours of class training designed to help prepare parents for receiving and caring for children. But as Jessica completed the training, one theme stood out. Jessica had been told that foster parents must respect, accept, and support a child's sexual orientation, gender identity, or gender expression. In a variety of handouts and class examples, the department made it clear that caregivers must abide by the state's orthodoxy. This means that prospective parents must agree to use a child's preferred pronouns. They are expected to display signs like pink triangles and rainbows to show that their home is an LGBT-affirming environment. Foster and adoptive parents must even be prepared to take a child to pride parades. As you might have already guessed, tolerance was a one-way street. The training materials went so far as to state that parents should avoid taking their kids to religious events like church, where they might be taught views that conflicted with the state's ideology. Jessica explained to the state officials that while she could care for any child, she could not affirm views or encourage children to act in ways that contradict her faith. "I think we should let them keep their innocence," she wrote. "I have no problem loving them and accepting them as they are, but I would not encourage them in this behavior." When the department asked if she could take a hypothetical child to receive hormone shots intended to facilitate a gender transition, Jessica responded no. She considered invasive hormonal interventions like puberty blockers and cross-sex hormones to be wrong and harmful. The department official responded that her religious views did not comply with the state regulations. Jessica's application to adopt was denied. That meant Jessica could not adopt children from foster care, no matter their age or beliefs, even those with the same religious beliefs as Jessica's. According to Oregon, Jessica was unfit to adopt any child. Jessica was dumbfounded. She'd met all the standards for adoptive homes up until this point. She was simply unwilling to agree to Oregon's ideology encouraging young kids to try to change their sex. Oregon's officials are supposed to have children's best interests in mind. Instead, the state seems concerned with enforcing its political preferences. With the help of Alliance Defending Freedom, Jessica filed a lawsuit calling on Oregon to end its unconstitutional policy that ignores the needs of Oregon's children and amounts to an ugly case of state-sponsored discrimination against Christians and other faith groups. Situations like Jessica's are taking place across the country, including in New Jersey and Washington State, which recently settled a discrimination lawsuit filed by a Christian couple. Christians were caring for orphans long before there were departments of human services. And even today, practicing U.S. Christians are twice as likely as the general public to adopt children. Oregon may believe it can get along without people of faith. But do the children in Oregon's system agree? To find more stories like this, check out adflegal.org/freedom matters. While you're here, click like on the video and subscribe to this channel so you never miss an episode.